body was hurting. Like, my back was in such a bad place where I couldn't stand for more than like 15 minutes at a time. I had to sit down and do like figure fours and stretch my back out during dance rehearsal for tour. And I was like, in between like songs and stuff, when I would go back to the quick change, I would have to sit and like and stretch my back out. And then immediately after the shows, I would have to cold plunge because my back was just radiating so much pain. And it was from the discs being compressed in my back. And the only way to really do that, to alleviate that, is surgery or releasing a little bit of weight.
But wasn't Lizzo the person literally years ago saying that you should never talk about calories and never intentionally lose weight, and that's fat phobic, and being obese is beautiful, being obese is healthy? But no, wait, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose weight and get skinny, and all of my health markers are going to improve and my life is going to improve tenfold. But no, you can stay fat. You can stay fat and you can love yourself and you can be perfectly healthy, but I'm going to improve my life and I'm going to stay skinny. It just seems very hypocritical to me, and it seems like she got on a train when it was popular and rode that train to fame, and then now that she wants to lose weight and she wants to be healthy and she wants to feel her best and look her best, she's gonna hop off that train and then still try to play both sides. It's like, you gotta pick a lane, dude. You gotta pick a lane. Well, you guys, the all-time body positivity queen herself, Lizzo, has gone on an intentional weight release journey and has lost a ton of weight, and I have a lot of opinions about it. So today, as your personal trainer bestie, we're gonna see what she has to say on the Trisha Paytas podcast, Just Trish, about body positivity, how she feels about herself now that she's in a smaller body. So yes, she is on the Trisha Paytas podcast, Just Trish, and I love Trisha Paytas. Okay, I actually really like Lizzo too. Okay, nothing against Lizzo. Disclaimer in the beginning here. I don't hate on any of these people, obviously. They're very beautiful, very talented. I'm just gonna react to this as a personal trainer and as someone in the fitness industry and just see what it's all about. So let's do it together.
So now, okay, not to like get fully into it because you talk about it in every single interview, but you talk about your weight release.
Yes.
And do you still have those feelings of, like you said, like if someone like points at you or something, you still think, is it because I'm bigger?
Yeah, because I'm still in a bigger body. I'm just not as big as I was. So like,
I don't know, girl.
No, okay.
Everyone, you say that, but I'm also like, I looked at you and was like, oh my God, actually you're so tiny.
No,
I wasn't expecting.
I watched when you did the podcast too, and you're like, well, she's skinny now, so
you are skinny.
I
like
feel
you
like
are.
we're the same size.
No. I'm about 270. I'm pushing 270.
Am I
and I'm short.
crazy?
I'm 5'3". Yeah.
Okay, they are similar in size, I feel like. I don't know. But also, Trisha Paytas is like 3 months pregnant. So I don't think that really counts. But Lizzo is, okay, I don't think she's skinny now. A lot of people in the comments are like, wow, America is cooked. Like, if Americans think that this is skinny, that's really bad. It's a bad look for America, which honestly, I kind of agree. Lizzo is not skinny by any means, but she is very, 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 a lot smaller than she was before. So good on her. She had her weight release. I mean, you guys, can we just say weight loss? Like at some point, it's like, just say weight loss. You lost weight. It's fine. It's good. It's great. And she'll talk about it. She got really healthy and feels really great. So let's keep watching.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a little dysmorphic. I've always had dysmorphia on both ends. Like when I was at my heaviest, I was like skinny bitch. Like,
oh, I feel that way too.
And now I feel like we're the same size.
That's
like,
crazy. Yeah, you're dysmorphia for sure. Because I saw you and I was just like, holy shit. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, because you never know on TikTok. I mean, you look so tiny, but I also look tiny on TikTok because I can't make it my angles. But then you see yourself and you're just like, oh, like you're actually so little.
I will process that later tonight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still in a bigger body comparatively.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But I'm also in a smaller body comparatively. So I'm in a really weird spot.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to function.
I can't even imagine. I've never lost a significant amount of weight. So I just...
Really?
Like how does it feel? Does it feel great or does it feel like... Wait, now why is everyone telling me I look good now? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the feeling is. Explain it. That's why I was so excited to meet you too, because I was like, I need to know.
That's such a great question. I feel like I worked really, really hard and it was intentional with what I did with my body. So when I get compliments, I'm like, thanks. Like, I really receive it because I need to receive that. I don't take it any weird way because I tried to do this. I know that there are people who unintentionally like lose a lot of weight because they've been depressed or maybe they've been sick, or you know what I mean? And then everyone starts complimenting them and they're like, well, you don't know how I got here. Like that, I can understand how that can be a little toxic and a little up for the head, but for me, I worked so hard for it. And the people who compliment me seen me working hard for it. They've seen me in my calorie deficit, and they've seen
your what? Girl, just say calorie deficit. Like, come on. Like, just say calorie deficit. It's a little bit PC for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
seen me exercising every day and walking and doing the so when they say, I've seen the hard work you put in, I'm really proud of you. Yes. The internet.
Okay, I have a lot to say about this. First of all, I did a video about how Lizzo lost the weight. This was 7 months ago, so she was losing weight intentionally, and I'll link it right here. But basically, I don't think that she was on Ozempic. I really don't. I think she did it all on her own. It looks like she worked hard. Good for her. Very proud of her. But there is a point, I'm very on the fence always about like mentioning someone's weight loss. I would never personally, unless I knew, like she says, unless you know that someone is really, really putting in the work and they're in a calorie deficit, they're going to the gym, they want to lose weight, then you can say, oh my God, you look amazing, great job, you know, like you can take that. But as far as other people or strangers or people you don't know very well, you don't know how they lost the weight, I always talk about this, but I had a friend who was deep in depression. Like we almost had to cancel all of our plans that summer because she was so depressed. She literally couldn't get out of bed, could barely eat a banana, and she lost a ton of weight. And people would literally tell her, whatever you're doing, keep it up. You look amazing. And she's like, yeah, thanks. I'm literally depressed. Like weight loss is not always a good thing and it's not always intentional. And so I just really feel iffy about pointing it out or mentioning it to people as if it's like some great thing. Like, oh my gosh, congrats on your weight. It's like, no, you don't really know if they tried. But for me personally, I was going to say, so I lost 10 pounds this past few months, and it was like the last 10 pounds that I wanted to lose, and I worked really hard, and I was in a really steep calorie deficit. I was at the gym putting in the work, and I had multiple people at my job, and this was only like 10 pounds, by the way, okay, mind you, I did not have that much weight to lose in the first place, but I was working really hard, and everybody at my job knew that I was in a calorie deficit and working hard. So there were multiple people at my job that were like, oh my God, Aspasia, you look amazing. You look leaner. Like you always looked good, but you look a lot leaner now. Like, and I was like, thank you. I really did put in the work. Like when you put in the work and you can receive that compliment, that feels so good. And so I'm really happy for Lizzo that she gets to experience that. And I think anybody who's ever lost a significant amount of weight, but even a smaller amount of weight, once people start to notice it, that's when you're like, okay, we're cooking, you know, like it feels so good. So good for her. Very exciting for her.
All of a sudden, like respecting like my music and because I'm smaller, I'm like, wait a minute. I've seen some weird comments on the internet now. It's like, oh, now you hear me. Now you see me because I'm smaller. And that's a little weird, but it comes with it.
But do you like love it, or is it just like, because to me, I'd be like, oh, God, the only reason I want to lose weight is for that reason, because everyone's so fat phobic, right? And like watch me get skinny and then all of a sudden everything opens up. But then I've heard people who've lost a bunch of weight and it like isn't how it felt for them. They're just like,
Okay, wait, let me just have a little caveat, a little bit of a devil's advocate for this point, because I don't really believe that everyone's fat phobic. Sorry, I don't believe it. I believe that most people just want other people to be healthy. And I think when you're spewing on the internet every single day that obese is healthy, obese is amazing, it's just not a good thing to promote to your younger audience, to promote to people, because obviously like Lizzo lost weight. She didn't feel amazing being obese. Like it's not amazing being obese. It actually is horrible and it sucks. And you will have health conditions and health problems that catch up with you as you gain weight. And I think that I would argue that Lizzo was kind of big when she was big, but I'm sorry. But like she had a lot of fans when she was bigger because of the body positivity movement and everything. So to say that opportunities opened up for her after she lost weight, I don't know. Is that true? Like, I feel like Lizzo was a lot more famous when she was bigger. And like, not to say that she can't be famous now as like a person in a smaller body, but I'm just don't think that's really true. And also Trisha Paytas. Like, Trisha Paytas is one of the most household names, and she's always had weight on her, and she's always been like frantically trying to lose weight with all these diets and stuff. And she's still just as famous as she always has been. And she's getting famous, more famous by the day, you could argue. So I don't know. I just don't know if that's true. But if you are like experiencing that or anything, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, I've never been like totally overweight. I've lost like 25, 30 pounds in my life. But I haven't really been like obese or overweight. So I would love to know in the comments. What do you think?
Or are you like, finally?
No. I made a way for myself at any weight. So at my heaviest, I was walking the Met Gala carpet and like stomping that and, you know, Anna's guest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think like being smaller or bigger has opened or closed any doors for me. I do believe I look good as so I don't think people are lying to me. Like, I really do look good. Like, everything in my life kind of elevated. No shade. Like,
when you yeah.
Like, I mean, it wasn't just releasing the weight. It was like just where I was at in my life, like my team. Like, I just do feel like I am the baddest. Like, no matter what size, at this point in my life, I am like on another level.
Yeah, it has like elevated you.
It's the blonde.
Yeah.
It's the, you know what I mean?
She does look incredible. She looks beautiful.
Love your blonde era, yeah.
It's the new Yitty. Like, it's a lot. You know, it's the skincare routine that I really, like, started maybe, like, 2 years ago when I was also doing my weight release. Like, it's the Invisalign. Like, I'm just really that right now.
Yeah,
so
it's just the glow up.
And you can't take it from me.
And that is so true, especially because we are, like, literally weeks apart. Like, actual, like, Taurus is 88, like, weeks apart. And I was just, like, thinking that. I was, like, I hit my stride too in like the late 30s. It like got really good. Like 35, it was like, oh, now it's time because it's like you're not competing with anyone. You're not competing with yourself, and it feels like so good. And that's like I am so happy in life, and I'm like, God, I do wanna lose weight, but I'm like, I think the only way I could do it, and I know it must suck for you because you did it like the easy way or the hard way. I'm sorry, like hard work. Not sorry, easy way. But everyone's doing Ozempic, which I don't think is, by the way, easy.
Yeah,
it sounds like protein.
It's not easy. It's
like,
not easy. I don't think it's easy for somebody. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that because I'll get canceled. But
okay.
I did see like somebody be like, it's a drug to help somebody with like something they're struggling with. Like, I think people, it's their way of being fat phobic when you're telling someone they're cheating. Like, they tell them they're cheating from getting like weight loss surgery. I'm like, I've heard about that weight loss surgery. That sounds very hard, actually.
Intense.
A lot of people feel like they almost died on the table. And they got so sick after getting like...
So to make one thing clear, it is not easy to lose weight, no matter how you do it. Weight loss surgery, Ozempic, you still need to put in the work. And that's what people don't understand sometimes when they want to get weight loss surgery and stuff. They think it's this instant fix. No, it's just a calorie deficit. So all of the things that help you lose weight, it literally just helps you to be in a calorie deficit. So you still have to eat well. With Ozempic, arguably you have to eat even better and eat more protein and prioritize weightlifting and stuff because it is something that's going to immediately like deteriorate your muscles, and your muscles are going to go first. So you want to help with like protein and muscle and weightlifting and all that. But it is not easy. There is no easy way to lose weight, and it's a win no matter what. So just putting that out there. I do think Ozempic is overprescribed and overused though to people that don't need it. So that's a topic for another day. But
the weight loss surgery, that's just not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like people just like to make fun of fat people, whether you're big or small and got small, they like to make fun of us.
That's the thing, right? It's like then you like lose the weight and you're still like criticized. And
okay, argument again on the other side. I don't think that people want to make fun of fat people all the time. Are there some people that do? Of course. But I don't think that it's mainly people's intentions all the time. I think that people are projecting. I think that when you hear like, oh, you did it the easy way, you just took a shot and you lost weight, I think that's projecting. I think those people probably don't love their bodies and want to lose weight too. They know deep down that it takes a lot of effort and energy, and they want to just say like, oh, you did it easy way, you did it the easy way. And I think they're projecting. I think that's more on them than like a reflection of how they feel about you. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think the only way I could do it is Ozempic, but then I'm like, who knows? Maybe it wouldn't even work for me. I don't know.
Have you tried Ozempic?
No, I've been like pregnant for the past 3 years, but I'm done after this. So after this, I want to do it. Have you ever tried?
Wait, how many kids you got?
I've got 3. Well, 3 is on the way. Yeah, and then I'm done. Yeah.
3 is on the way.
Yeah,
so that's why you said that's your baby from
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
She's like bigger now. Yeah, so.
I've tried everything. It's just the science for me, calories in versus calories out. Ozempic works because you eat less food.
Yeah, it makes you full.
So if you, it makes you feel full. So if you can just do that on your own and get mind over matter, it's the same.
That part's hard though. Is that when you started your like spiritual like meditation? Were you doing this at the beginning? Because how do you get there? Because I can't. I'm hungry all the time and I want to eat all the time. Like mentally.
I think, well, what did it for me is, actually it was not being vegan.
Okay. You think controversial to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was vegan, I was consuming a lot of fake meats. I was eating a lot of bread. I was eating a lot of rice, and I had to eat a lot of it to stay full. But really, I was consuming like 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day. Oh, wow. Which I know, like, the calorie thing, oh my God, I'm getting so much backlash from this. The calorie thing is like, oh, don't talk about calories. We shouldn't be counting calories. However, we live in a society that makes super calorically dense food and they hide it. Like, so you're eating something that's small and you think, oh yeah, this is like a little healthy little protein bar. It'll be like 300 calories and filled with all this like fake sugar and weird shit that fucks you up on the inside that you're not even aware of. Then you still be hungry.
Yeah.
So for me, when I started actually eating whole foods and eating like beef and chicken and fish, like I was actually full and not expanding my stomach by putting a lot of like fake things in there that wasn't actually filling me up.
It's just so crazy that she has to still make the disclaimer of like, oh, well, calories, we're not really supposed to talk about calories. I'm going to get so much backlash for this. You should not get backlash for talking about what you're eating, talking about calories, talking about being healthy. Like, again, it's like, oh, America is like cooked, because we as a society eat too much. We're eating too much. Like she says, there's crap in all of our foods and no one knows anything, the basics about nutrition. No one really knows anything. Like your average person doesn't know that you have to be eating like this much protein, this much fiber to keep you full, whole foods. It's very important. And a lot of people don't have access to that. And so a lot of everything is what she's saying is right. And I don't think that she should ever have backlash for that or be afraid to speak out about that, because it is calories in versus calories out. But it is funny because wasn't Lizzo the person like years ago saying that she should never talk about calories, we should never mention people's weight, we should never lose weight, we should never want to lose weight, it's all fat phobic? I don't know. I just feel like that's pretty hypocritical. And that's the one thing with this whole thing that I don't love is the hypocrisy with it, because it's like, okay, you are happy when you're fat. You are healthy when you're fat. You're going to be amazing and beautiful when you're fat. But then, oh wait, no, but I want to lose weight. I'm going to lose weight and then my life is going to improve tenfold and I'm going to be a lot healthier, a lot more glowing, a lot prettier. But you can be fat. You can be fat and not lose weight, but I'm going to be skinny. I'm going to be here and I'm going to lose weight. But body positivity, but it's beautiful to be fat. It's like, pick a lane, dude. Like you can't have both. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just ranting at this point, but let's keep going.
Up.
Interesting. So when you went to meet, how long were you vegan for?
I have been in a plant-based lifestyle. It was a long time. I think I started around the time my dad passed away. So I think like 20.
Oh, wow.
I think I was like plant-based for like 10 years. And then like really vegan for like from like 2020 to 2023.
Wow. So when you say plant-based, you're also not eating meat during that time.
It was like maybe eggs or, it was vegetarian at that time.
So then going to like ground beef, you're not just like, was it a shock? Were you just like, what the? No, you're like, okay, this is it. This feels good.
Baby.
Okay.
But I introduced it in Japan. So when I was in Japan for the first time, because I heard the Japanese diet is like the healthiest diet in the world. Yeah. So I was there and I was like, I'm going to try the food here. And my body was so happy.
Really?
My body was like, more please. And I was like, okay, this is what my body likes.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I am leaving for Japan in 4 days and I'll probably be in Japan when you're watching this video. So I'll have to report back on how the food is.
But that's what I always try to stress. And I don't like to tell people too much about releasing weight, like what I did.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to do what I did and it doesn't work for them. Everybody's body's different. So I don't know if like GLP-1 might be the only thing that works for you, because I don't know what your blood work is like.
Yeah.
I don't know how your body breaks down food, sugar. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know for me, I just had to start eating meat again. And you eat.
Again, with the weight release stuff, like, I don't know, guys. Am I being picky? Like, can we just say weight loss? You lost weight. It's okay. It's good. Congratulations. It's really hard to lose weight and you did it. So, I don't know. Why not just say that? I don't know. It's like still you're pandering to the body positivity, fat liberation crowd, but then you also are going to lose weight at the same time by calling it fat release or weight release. You can get away with it. I don't know.
Interesting. I do, but I do love the pasta and the rice too. That's like where I'm at.
Baby.
I know.
But a lot of people do when they become vegan, they gain a bunch of weight. You think like, oh, when I'm vegan, I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. It's so healthy. And that's like same with keto, same with carnivore. You think it's going to help you lose weight. But really what any of those diets do is it's just food elimination. So you're eliminating food, eliminating calories. You're going to eat less calories in those diets. That's kind of what it claims to be. But then a lot of it happens where you're eating even more because you have to fill your food with extra stuff when you're not having meat. So you have to fill those calories with other things and usually artificial things. So it's not always good to be vegan, you guys. I was vegan for 6 months, actually. Kind of forgot about that. I was vegan for 6 months just because I wanted to try it and like say that I did it. And then I love my favorite food in the whole world is Ben & Jerry's fish food ice cream. I'm obsessed with it. And I always vowed to myself, oh, once Ben & Jerry's comes out with a fish food ice cream that's vegan, I'll go vegan again and try to do the whole non-dairy thing. Now I would never do that. I don't know. That was like 10 years ago. But they did come out with it. And I'm still happily not a vegan. So anyways.
Do you have any tips for that? Is there any hacks for pasta?
So you actually want to be smaller?
I think always. I'm very happy in life and I do love the way I look. I'm very much like you. Like I do love the way I look, but everyone is getting thin now. And I'm like, maybe it's just like my time just to see how the reactions would be, honestly.
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, but.
Wait, but like, don't do it because everyone's getting thin now.
That's how I feel because I'm just like, well, everyone's getting such a reaction. And I'm like, that's, you know what I mean? Like it's just, it's so. And then yes, of course, being bigger, you know, it's just like, you know, obviously would it feel better to be more comfortable and I could just like, you know, slide things on.
You guys, are we going to see a world where Trisha Paytas gets skinny? Like, I don't know if any of you guys follow Trisha Paytas, but I have followed her for years, like over 10 years probably. And she's always been on so many different diets. I actually want to do a whole video on all of the diets that Trisha's been on because it was a whirlwind, okay? And now she finally seems like she's accepted her weight. She's happy. She's healthy in life. I really love her. I really am really happy for her. But maybe it's the time. Maybe she's right. Maybe she'll use Ozempic and lose some weight. Are we going to see Trisha Paytas lose weight? That's crazy. And honestly, I feel like it is something that she's always wanted, even if she doesn't want to admit it. And I really do want that for her. So I hope that she does lose weight in a healthy way and is really happy and feels her best.
I don't know.
Man, my body was hurting. Like, my back was in such a bad place where I couldn't stand for more than like 15 minutes at a time. I had to sit down and do like figure fours and stretch my back out during dance rehearsal for tour. And I was like, in between like songs and stuff, when I would go back to the quick change, I would have to sit and like and stretch my back out. And then immediately after the shows, I would have to cold plunge because my back was just radiating so much pain. And it was from the discs being compressed in my back. And the only way to really do that, to alleviate that, is surgery or releasing a little bit of weight. So I was like, I want to be Tina Turner. I want to be doing stadium shows when I'm 70.
Yeah.
If my back is on this track right now, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that without serious surgery. So that was my decision. You know what I mean?
So this is where I have a problem. This is what I keep saying. She literally is the one years ago when she was doing those stadium tours and doing all the dancing and saying that obese is healthy and like literally promoting all of that harmful rhetoric. She was the one promoting that primarily. She was known for that. And now she's saying, oh, wait, but my back was really hurting. I was unhealthy. I couldn't even like dance on stage without having to do cold plunges afterwards. And like, duh, you guys, the human body, I'm sorry, like this is not against fat people. I don't care if you're overweight. I don't care if you're overweight. I don't care what kind of weight you are. But the fact is, when you have so much extra weight on your body, your knees feel it, your back feels it, your skeleton is not meant to carry that amount of weight, and it really does harm you over time. And that's what people are finally coming around to, especially with Ozempic. Everyone's getting skinny, but it's for a good reason. We're pushing back. It's like when the pendulum swings this way, it has to swing the other way. And I don't think that skinny is always healthy either. I'm not saying that, but the fact is there are way more obese people than there are skinny people in society, in America at least. So we have to address the problem where it is. And so I think that's where the whole Ozempic thing can actually be a big positive. I think, again, it's way overused with people that don't really need it and people that just want to be skinny, like all the people in Hollywood. But for people that really need it, it's a really great tool. And ultimately, being obese is not healthy. And I really hope that if you're watching this, you hear me when I say I'm not judging you. It's so hard being overweight. It's so difficult. I'm a weight loss coach. I'm a fat loss coach. I see so many clients. Their lives are more difficult. Everyday tasks are more difficult. You breathe heavier. You're not able to play with your kids as easily. It's not a fun life to live, but food is very, very controlling. I just did a whole video on my food noise and my binge eating, and I literally have an ED myself, and I totally get it, and it's so hard to get it under control, but your life will improve so much when you do. And so if you put in the work, it will be worth it. And if you need help in losing weight in a very sustainable and healthy way, I have a Fat Loss 101 guide that takes you through weight loss in 3 simple steps so you can start losing weight today. I also have online coaching available, everything with the link below. But I just don't like how she went back on basically everything that she said in the past years. It just seems hypocritical. It seems like she's hopping on bandwagons and just trying to like ride the fame wave. And it obviously caught up with her because she needed to lose weight, and she did, and she feels amazing. So that's what we were trying to say back when body positivity was a big thing.
Of course, yeah. I think that's where I'm at. And again, I think it's like maybe when you hit like, you know, in your 30s, your body's so different, you know, in your 20s. So that's how I feel too. I do feel like very achy and stuff. So I'm like, maybe it is just, or the knees.
Baby, in my younger days, I could twerk in heels with this much ankle and this much knee. Cause you know, I got little ankles and little wrists and stuff, and in a big.
You do have little wrists. I have very thick wrists. My wrists are huge. Like,
baby, and I was out there just busting it down. Like, I can't even twerk like I used to. I can't do the up and down.
We're going to end the video here. I really am glad that I got a chance to sit down with you guys and react to this, because I think it's really interesting, the whole concept of like fat phobia and whether it's real or not. And of course it's real. Like, of course people are not treated as well when they're obese or bigger. And I do think that that's one thing the body positivity movement really did well, was saying that, you know, we're just like you, we deserve respect, we deserve happiness. And of course, like, just because you're in a bigger body doesn't mean you're not deserving of any of that. But to say that it's healthy and to say that you're gonna be happier and healthier when you're overweight, I just think that's not true. And I think based on all of my clients who've lost weight, based on myself who's lost weight, and anecdotal experiences and people online, you have to admit that it's just a world of a difference being in a healthier, smaller body. And even the body positivity queen herself, Lizzo, can agree and can admit it now, even if it was years later. And even if she did go back on a lot of the things that she said back in the day, it's okay. We will forgive her. We will congratulate her on her weight loss. If you have a story about your weight loss, or if you have any thoughts below, I would love to hear them. I love hearing what you guys have to think. And if you did get value or entertainment out of today's video, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from your personal trainer bestie. And if you want more videos like this, I'd be happy to make them. Please like and subscribe and comment below if you did like this video, because I thought it was a lot of fun. And if you want another video on Lizzo, you can click right here. About 7 months ago, when she lost weight, when she was just starting to lose weight in the first place. And if you did get a lot of value or entertainment out of today's video, I would love if you would subscribe. It's totally free. You can click right here, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.